Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's so great that you've joined me here once again. So today's video is gonna be my wig review. Yeah, Trinity. I said Trinity. Okay, I'm a little bit excited because I love actually doing wig reviews. So I was umming and ahhing between Trinity and the Dominican blowout, and even though I like both of them, what drew me more to Trinity was just the free parting and the fact that you can part anywhere, while the Dominican blowout one, it's just more one set parting and you can't really have that versatility, and that's what I wanted in this wig. So yes, I'm really excited that I got this wig. I was gonna again do the whole unboxing, but I just wanted to wear it. I didn't have time to do all of that. I love her. I actually love her. I saw mixed reviews about Trinity, but hey, you know, I try to make her work for me. Let's get into this wig. So as you can see, here she is right now on her famous polystyrene head. So she's just in some netting at the moment. I've just got netting on her. I've had her for about a week now. I haven't worn her every day because I want my wigs to last, and the only way that they're gonna have longevity is if you don't wear them every day. Is if you need to switch up between two different ones, and that's what I've done. I've cut the lace up and everything, obviously, because I've been wearing her. You can see her, the length is lovely. She has layers as well, which I like. I like the fact that there's layers cut into it as well. And it's a silk base lace front wig, so it has a silk base, which is what that means. So I will take her off and show you, because the wig just comes like standard wigs come. There's an elastic band, adjustable band. See, I'm not used to doing these wig reviews. I see people doing it, say it so effortlessly. There's adjustable elastic bands at the back, as you can see here. This is the silk base. This is what the silk base looks like. So this is the silk base, and it's brown, and it does quite mimic scalp really well. And the adjustable bands, and of course it's got the two combs at the front and then the combs at the back, which I never use. These combs I never use because if you want your hair to get ripped out, then you'll use them. If you don't want your hair to get ripped out, then you won't use them. So I'm gonna go and pop her on. I'm digging my African scarf right now at the moment. I don't even want to take it off. But I'm gonna pop her on, and then you're gonna see what she looks like on. Be right back. Okay, so I'm back. I thought I'd actually just demonstrate putting the wig on in front of you guys instead of just going off camera and to do it that way. So we're gonna pop her on. Bear with me while I do this. Okay, right. I need to look in my other mirror to do this. It's quite difficult. Okay, so at the moment she's looking wild because I haven't tried to actually style her. So one thing about soft lace is that it does have a tendency to curl and it won't lay flat. Hard lace tends to lay flat, but soft lace doesn't, so that is a pet peeve of mine. I'm gonna be using the Got2b glue, the one that people love or don't love. Doesn't matter, I actually quite like this yellow one. I haven't tried the black, but I don't think they sell the black one over here in the UK. So this is what I'm stuck with basically. So I'm gonna lay down the front of my hair so that it just looks a bit more realistic. Not lay down the front of my hair, I'm gonna lay down the lace front of this hair so it looks a bit more realistic. Oh, but by the way, I got this in color 2. I wanted to get it in 1B, but they didn't have 1B, and my next choice was color 2, so I just got color 2. I've never actually got color 2 before, but I actually really like color 2. It's a really nice kind of subtle, like dark brown color. So anyway, let's get into this Got2b glue. If you can see that she kind of lifts up, it doesn't lay flat. It doesn't like lay flat as you might want it to lay. That's why I use the Got2b glue. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tie this hair back so that all the hair is just out of my face. So what I do is I move the hair off first, and then I'll just try and measure where I want the hair to lay. So I'm just gonna bring it forward and really, I try and let it get a bit tacky, but I don't always let it get tacky, so. Because what I do is that I'll push it forward and I'll lay it down to the best of my ability. Now, I will take this comb to do it. So while I'm waiting for it to get flat, what I like to do is that The front is what I'm more concerned with. So the front is what I pay more attention to get to lay it flat. Tie it on it to make sure it's flat. And I'll do that quite tightly. So I will wait 5-10 minutes while the band is on my head. Now usually I'll do my makeup first, half of it, then I'll put the wig on, and then I'll tie the band around it and then finish off the rest of my makeup. So by the time I finish, it should be flat on my head. So I'm gonna give that for about 10 minutes and then I'm gonna come back and show you what it looks like. And also do some more tinkering to it as well, okay? Okay, I'm back. So time to take this off. And let's see how this baby's gonna lay flat on my head. Okay, so pretty flat, I would say. Now you might get a bit of white residue, which can happen from the glue, and all I'd say is just I just put water on it and it goes. So just put some water on it and it will clear up. I know that's one pet peeve that people had about Got2b glue, is that it leaves white residue, but I'm just using spray with water in it and I'm just getting rid of it. So another thing that I like to do as well is that I contoured. So I'll go back in with my contour and just kind of go around my hairline again. And I'll also, if the lace is showing up a little bit, what I will do is that I will get a pen, my brown eyeliner pen, and I will just kind of just fill in where the lace might still be a bit visible. So I'm just gonna try and do a couple of styles, nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy at all, because ain't nobody got time. Alright, so you can see parting space. Now parting space is quite generous. It goes all the way to like here. So that's how much inches of parting space you get with this wig, all the way to there. And like I said, you can part it anywhere. So you can part it this side, you can just wear it like that. You can have a middle parting, which I had this the other day. I've never liked middle parting, but I do like middle parting on this wig. It really looks nice. What I might do sometimes is I might go in with a little bit of concealer. I like to use Espresso from LA Girl. I just use my comb just to bring it out a little bit. It's nothing too major, just to make the parting just come a little bit more forward if there's like just too much hair there. And that's all I do. I don't really do anything else to the parting. So lengthwise, you know, I'm not gonna get all the way up. I'm just gonna get up a little bit. Lengthwise, yeah, it comes down past my boobs. I'm short. I'm like 5'4" or something. I don't mind side partings. I think they're okay, but I think I prefer more of a middle parting. Or if I did have a side parting, I think I'd have it not so like flat, a bit more like this. Yeah, I'd have it a bit more like this. Now let me go back to my middle parting, and then when I come back, I'm gonna tell you guys about the pros and cons of this wig. Okay, let's get into the pros and cons now. I'm gonna go with the cons first. So my first con about this wig is the lace. Because it's soft lace, it does have a tendency to not lay flat and it does curl a little bit. So the Got2b glue, in my opinion, is actually quite needed. So it's just a bit more time consuming when you have to do that. Whereas I've had other wigs where it's just quite, the lace is hard, so I don't really have to stick it down with anything. It just lays quite flat. But you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. My second con is that it sheds. Yes, this hair sheds quite a bit. Sometimes I find hair from where I've brushed it, and you know, a lot of hair in the brush as well, so it does shed quite a lot. But I don't wear this wig every day, so I don't have to brush it every day constantly, so that's not too bad. You know, these are things that I can actually live with, but you know, you gotta weigh up the pros and cons when you're doing your wig reviews. Third con is, of course, it tangles. It's long hair, so it's going to tangle. So I'm constantly doing this all day long. This. And it's like, do I have to keep brushing this hair every single day? If you wear this hair out, you're gonna have to keep brushing it a lot. yeah, but if you tie it back, that's fine. But you know, when you buy long hair, you kind of want to wear it out, but maybe not all the time because it can just get in the way. The length of it is fine. You know, some people don't like long hair. I don't mind long hair. You know, sometimes long hair can sometimes get in the way of things. It can get in your food and things like that, so you just got to tie it back. But yes, it does tangle, and especially where it's going to get a bit tangly is at the nape of your neck. It's going to get tangly at the nape. That's where it's going to get quite tangly. Now, I haven't flat ironed this. I flat ironed some of the back because the back was starting to get just a little bit rough, and I wasn't happy about that. One more card. Yeah, this doesn't lay as flat as I'd like it to. It can be a bit poofy, so you know, I have to constantly be doing this to try and let it lay flat if I want to wear this hair out. It depends what kind of hairstyle I want to wear with it, but I would prefer if this was just a bit more flatter. The pros of this hair. So another pro is the free parting, that you can just part it anywhere. That's another thing that I love about it. The parting space I wish was a little bit bigger because it's only from about here to here. Yeah, it's about like here to here, the parting, but I wish it was a bit bigger, but you know what, you work with what you've got. The length I love, the layers in it I love, that's another pro as well. It's lightweight. The thickness of it I love as well. It's not too thick, but it's also not too thin as well. And the versatility of this hair, that's another thing that I like, that I can do different kinds of styles with it and I'm not just limited to just one style. The luster of this hair is, you know, it's a nice texture. It's not too shiny, it's not too silky. You know, when it is like a kind of yucky hair texture. So let me know what you guys think. So this is the Freetress Trinity hair. I got this from afrostyling.com. Yes, in the UK, we are far behind when it comes to hair because we can't get them as quick as you are putting them out in the USA. So it takes a while for us to get them. And I know this wig has been out for ages. And, you know, I was trying to get my hands on it and, you know, I found it and luckily I was able to get it. So I'm very pleased about that. So I'll put the information as to where I got this wig from for my UK users because I'm sure this wig is available in the USA. I'm really into my synthetic wigs at the moment, you know. Anyway, I could just keep blabbing on and on and on and on and on and on. Let me just stop now. So, and one other thing I want to talk about is Got2b glue. It's not actually glue. For those of you that don't know, this is not actually glue. It's just a very strong like holding gel. And the way I take it off is that I will just put my hair back again and I will just rub water on it until it just starts loosening. I haven't taken off any of my hair with it. My hair hasn't ripped out. If I was to just rip the wig off, of course my hair will come out with it. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. I'm going to be coming again with another review of another wig. It's going to be Evelyn. Yes, you know, I can't just have one wig, I have to wear two. So I'll be coming with a review of Evelyn as well, so look out for that. If you like this video, please do not forget to thumbs it up and do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to me if you like this content, if you like my channel, because I give you all sorts of things, not just hair and makeup, but also life and everything else like that. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope this review was helpful to you. I hope if you're deciding whether or not you want to get this hair, then I have kind of swayed you either way. It doesn't matter. I personally love this hair. I think it works great for me. And that's all I have to say about that. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. See you again soon. Kisses. Bye.